Hey, how's it going, guys? Back again with another episode of games I bought recently, but it's just games this time. No movies at all for a couple months now. So we're just gonna do games for now. We got quite a few, so let's go through them and see what we got. First up is Skyrim, Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition Remastered. This includes all DLC, I guess, and I'm not a fan of Skyrim actually. I don't really like it that much. I'm not into like the swords and shields type. My wife really wanted to get this game for the PS4, and she liked the game on the PS3, but it was too slow. Sometimes way too glitchy, laggy, or whatever. I don't know, but she seems to enjoy it on the PS4 more so far. So not a bad buy. I'd probably get this cheap, not full price, honestly, because it's already available on another system way cheaper, so just get it as cheap as a system. On the older console, I mean. But so far, so good. I saw some good things. The graphics are noticeably better. We got this for, I think, 20 bucks because someone split it with us for another 20 or something. Comes with a flag, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I wonder what she did with this code here. I guess this is Elder Scrolls Online. Enter the code on the back to redeem your exclusive Dragon Warrior costume, blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, well here's a free code then. We don't really care about this thing. Go ahead and take it. Here is the map. I assume it's Skyrim itself. Here we go. Yep. That's pretty cool. I like it when games like, they put stuff like that in their cases, because manuals and all that just aren't, they just don't come with pictures or nothing. Here's the back. It looks kind of nice. It's mountains and stuff. Mountains that you can climb with your horse at like a 45-degree angle. This is not my copy. This is actually my best friend's copy. I'm gonna get my own copy pretty soon. I just didn't get around to it. I don't know why I didn't buy one, but this, I've been really wanting to play this game, but I've been busy playing something else right now. That's why I didn't get it yet, but I know I'm gonna be getting a copy myself. So I'm just, I'm pretty much just showing it off right now. So this is Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, what I would have if I play it, and so far I only played the demo of this. Really good so far. I really need to play it, honestly. I'm gonna get to it why I haven't played this game yet. So next up is Resident Evil 4. This is only the second copy I ever owned of Resident Evil 4. The first being Resident Evil 4 on the PS2, playing Resident Evil 4 on the system, and it blew me away. I mean, the first time I ever played it was on the GameCube, and I really wanted it, but I didn't have a GameCube at the time. And then it finally came out on the PS2, and I cracked out on it so bad. This is one of the greatest Resident Evil games I ever played. Everything about it was perfect, except for one thing, maybe. Just the whole Ashley thing, protecting the president's daughter. She was completely useless. But other than that, it was a great game. I loved it. There was so much to it. I don't know. The intense like fights, third person over shoulder view type thing. I don't think there was ever any other game that's done that before, actually. But I would totally recommend this. An awesome action game, honestly. Way better than 5 and 6. I mean, 5 was great, but it's nowhere near as good as 4. Alright, Last of Us Remastered. I actually have a digital download of this, but we're going to be going to Comic-Con this weekend, actually, and I'm going to get this signed. So when I come back, I'm going to show this again, but with a signature of Troy Baker, like somewhere on there on the cover or something. But we're gonna totally meet Joel, the voice of Joel himself. That's gonna be badass. But it's just a standard copy of The Last of Us. It includes Left Behind, the only DLC they ever came out with, which is really good. Honestly, it feels like a missing chapter that I won't spoil it, but it just has something to do with with Joel and Ellie having like a time gap or something, and then they put this in there. Only problem with this is that when I had the digital download, it's 50 gigabytes, and on the hard drive is 50 gigabytes off of the fucking disk. So what's the point of having the disk? I don't know. One of the greatest games ever too. Okay, Killzone Shadowfall. I have not played this yet. I just picked this up for $10 recently at Walmart, of all places. I heard good things about this. I don't know. I guess it's one of those launch titles that came with the PS4. It got pretty decent reviews. It's not a bad game. I haven't heard bad, or super good things about it, but you're a standard shooter, which is pretty badass. Yeah, not much to say about this. Guerrilla Games are busy with Horizon, that new Shadowfall, or Horizon Zero Dawn or something. I think that's what it was called. So, not much to say. I'm gonna get to this when I have the chance. And recently I upgraded my PS4 to 2 terabytes, so games like this is no problem to install now, thank God. Alright. Another game that we have not played is Dragon Age Inquisition. I heard decent things about this. RPG elements, BioWare, they're really good at making RPGs apparently. Not a lot to say. I haven't really heard things about this. It's, online co-op, which is pretty good. Competitive. No? Cooperative? Okay, I guess it's just co-op mainly. Pretty interesting. I just haven't really bothered putting this in. I don't know. But I'm going to show why I haven't really played games lately, and this is why. Final Fantasy 15. This, I had trouble in the beginning getting into this, but now I'm totally into this. I just had to get off right now to talk about the games I got lately, because I haven't been putting this down, honestly. In and out, I would start playing Call of Duty Remastered, Call of Duty 4, but I don't really consider that as a huge game or anything, because I played like 10 years ago. But this game right here, I don't know, there's so much about it that's so different than other Final Fantasies. The free roaming, for one, feels really, really, really open. Like, you're not limited. It's not as linear as Final Fantasy 13, which I was disappointed by. It was an okay game so far. I only played for 10 hours of it, and then I just stopped. Here I clocked in like 70 now. And I'm barely level 50, 49 with all these guys. I like all the characters so far. None of them come out as annoying, really, even for Prompto. He doesn't overdo it with his stupid jokes or nothing. I like that about these characters. There's only 4 of them, only handled just 4 of those guys, and maybe like 1 guest, which is nice. Yeah, I'm still working on the story, but I'm doing a lot of side quests. There's a lot to do in this game, but I totally recommend it. If you've never played a Final Fantasy before, you can totally get into this. The first Final Fantasy I ever played was actually Final Fantasy 3 or 4, I think. And then sporadically I just started playing other Final Fantasies, but I never really beaten one before because I always got stuck. And for the first time ever, I'm actually going to beat a Final Fantasy game. I feel like I'm actually going to finally beat a Final Fantasy game. Disappointingly, I wish it would have been like 10 or 8 or something, but always got stuck. But yeah, everything I enjoy about this game, the combat is super smooth. Well, okay, there are times where the combat gets kind of, I don't know, it's mostly the camera that gives me a problem. Like, sometimes when you're running through like trees and all that, like you just get in your way in front of the camera, they don't disappear. You have to like run all the way around. Sometimes Prompto takes pictures of you like, I don't know, in mid-action where something explodes and there's like a flare or something, the picture's all washed out, or he takes a picture of a fucking bush and he's like, oh yeah, that was a really good shot. Like, what do you mean? I don't know. But this is a really, really good game. I like it so far. I totally recommend it. You should totally get at this. It's probably really cheap right now. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll see you next time, guys.